You can know like Monte Casino. So I get there, listen session, sharp, done. And then as he's walking out, he sees me. It's like when I'm found, I'm seeing, but you're always talking about, my brand. He's like, come here. Then I go to him, he gives me a hug. He's like, I like what you're doing. Around December, he gave me a call. He's like, yo, this is actually very exclusive information. This is what I'm about to give you here, right?
Sure.
It's just, there's just so much. I feel like it happened with you guys as well, DJs Boo.
Yeah.
During your times.
Yeah.
Where you couldn't recoup. You guys were just out drinking. You're mzeke at the same time.
I'm not mzeke.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. You were a hustler back then. You're not a hustler anymore.
Yo, listen to this.
Oh, now don't believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hustler's Corner. Today I'm hanging out with the Dwabalizer. I call him the Dwabalizer because his surname is Letwaba. Shout out to my bro, man, Abiot Letwaba, a young man that I met when he was doing his matric year. Today he manages my brother, Kulichana. He's got his own PR company, is doing great things. Abiot Letwaba, I'm very proud of you and I love you, my brother. Now I've got another Dwabalizer here that I've just seen online and I've just been impressed with the content. And I'm always like, you know what, like all these young people that have got potential, that are doing great things, it's always nice to give them a spotlight and also just, have an opportunity to have a Chrotman to Chrotman chop it up type of a conversation so that they're tlochablisan. I can already see he's already been asking me questions. I'm like, how? But it's a beautiful thing because he's in the creative space. I'm in the creative space. I'm sure he's got a lot of things to ask me. I've got a lot of things to ask him. How are you doing, Mr. THAKGI?
I'm good. How are you, DJs Boo?
Proud of you, bro.
Thank you so much. It's really an honor being here. I mean, I grew up like watching you, DJs Boo, like on a 74 centimeter TV. Just friends like these. How did you say it?
Oh yeah.
It's time to put your faith in a friend. And when you sent me a message, actually. When you sent me a message, I was in bed and I woke up and I was like to my aunt, yo, I just got a message from DJs Boo. He wants me to come to his show. And she was like, what?
Yeah.
They couldn't believe it. I was like, guys, I'm here now, and I'm glad that I'm getting this recognition, especially from people like yourself. It's really an honor being here. You really paved the way, man. We really appreciate it. And you're still going. You did this for the jobbers. Now you're doing it for me. You're doing it for the robot boys. We really honor you. You haven't left us. You've made all of this money. You don't need to be doing this. You still got this. You're still going hard. You shouldn't be doing this. You don't need to be doing this. But you're doing this because you love it. And obviously you far away from like the big corporations that have done whatever they've done. You've also done things to them. Right, we can all agree. We cannot taste. You know what? When you went to like that thing, the awards, man. You went to the awards, and you're like, you're chopping more fire, and then you go. I used to read about you every day. You made the headlines, DJs Boo, on the newspapers. My uncle would buy he used to buy newspapers like 3 every Sunday, and you'd always like make the headlines. DJs Boo in the car. DJs Boo did this, and I was like. I never thought a day like this would come, but I am here now, and it's really an honor, man. It's really an honor.
THAKGI, man, you don't understand. Like, you're giving me goosebumps. And for now, I see a son when I see you, or I see a younger brother, and I see the future. I think our role as you get older is to pull others along. And for me, I just gravitated towards your content. And I kind of felt, no, this person needs maybe I can just lift them up. Maybe me bringing you here today will probably, have some sort of a contribution into your growth and your life as well. Because I believe you're the future of this industry.
I'd like to think so. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. I really appreciate it. I've been trying. I've been working. But it's really hard. It's not as easy.
No, things change. The ex-girlfriend is close for there. I saw you with Spoo. It's the truth, guys. Things are about to change, especially with a talent like him. He just needs right mentorship, right voices in their ear, some resources, and then let the guys fly. And that's basically, what I saw, and I thought that could be a little role I can play in this person's life. But it's not just here for a mistake or just because of favor. As a favor, because he's been putting in the work. The work that he's talking about that you've been putting in is the one that's making you sit there. And now it's time to go to the next level, which brings me to the point. THAKGI LEDWABA ke mang o tswa ko kae because ke a utlwa o na le spitori se se baya ha bolela ta.
Yeah, I've been in Pretoria for a very long time, but I grew. You wanna know where I grew up? And
I want your
from
story.
The beginning.
But I'm putting you on now. That's why I'm saying things are about to change around here.
Yo, my story.
Do you know that in 3 years is a lot. 2 years time, by the end of 2025, you'll be a different person. And I definitely know that a lot of that is going to happen somehow because of this contribution, because of today. So this is history. So this is important. And I love video because as you're being interviewed, you also going to watch this video 20 years from today. So it's a little chrot man. I remember that.
Yeah.
So it's over.
I'm from Limpopo originally. I grew up in Limpopo with my grandmother and my moms, everybody. We just had like a little small family. And then I lived when I was about 9. And then I moved to Joburg North. And then I finished off my primary in Sharon Lee Primary in Joburg North by Northgate.
Yeah, no, Sharon Lee by Northgate side.
Yeah, by Northgate. And then from there, I went to Ferndale High School where I did my, grade 8 until matric.
Randburg, ne?
Yeah, in Randburg, right in Randburg. And then I moved to Pretoria when I was doing my matric. Like my family had to move to Pretoria, so I kind of like moved with them, and then I've been in Pretoria ever since. And when I got to Pretoria, it was just a whole different culture than what I had like experienced in Joburg throughout all of those years. It was just so welcoming, and I was just so fantasized about the language. Like it was just so crazy, I'd like speak English because I was like a snob boy from the north. Now I grew up like by Blowers Rand down the road from Vetkoppen. From 4 ways.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up.
That's the North, yeah.
That's the North.
You were part of the North Boys.
I was part of the North Boys. So it was just that. So when I got to Pretoria, I was just so fantasized about the language. Like it's amazing. So everything is just so quick. I was like, oh damn, what is this? And then I just fell in love with it, and I grew from that. And then I eventually went to TUT where I studied journalism, and then I completed. And I went into business for some time, which is something we'll definitely tap into. I'm a young entrepreneur. And then, yes, just been that. And now I'm here. And this journey is just continuing.
It's amazing, man, how this social media thing is bringing all of us together, And I didn't even know now, but it's bringing us together. It's just made the whole entire world small.
It's very small. It's like this.
Exactly.
It's extremely small. I feel like if I can easily get it.
And okay,
definitely.
I used to say back in the day, we are all 6 people away from anyone all over the world. I think right now with social media, you are probably just 3 people away. Maybe I get a 6, it's a lot. Maybe we are 3 people away from anyone. You can reach out to anyone in the world.
To me, it's like, I'm still shocked. It still doesn't make sense to me. Like just walking into a space and you'll find like people at SABC, like big guns, people are like grew up, watching. They'd be like, hey, Mfana, you're doing amazing work. It's like, to me, it's just DJ's boost. Like, it's just TikTok. It's just videos. I'm just using my iPhone 11, just recording videos. And like people, I don't know how they receive it. Because for me, it's like I go on Twitter, I check what's happening. I'm in the streets tomorrow. I'm like, okay, that's this. I make my own little opinions. Obviously, some are a bit like objective. Some are obviously subjective. It happens to everybody, right? And then I put it out there, and it's like it's been taken so serious, and it's like I don't know if it's journalism I did at school, right? Because I obviously studied journalism, but I didn't really dwell too much in journalism. Because when I was at school, I barely attended classes. I was always like printing T-shirts. I was always
you were hustling.
I was hustling. I was always printing T-shirts. I was always trying to like do little events and stuff like that. I wasn't really in school, but whatever I learned, I really appreciate what I learned from the lecturers. Really did a good job, But I didn't think I was gonna take that journalism and bring it into this, right? That's why I feel like. I have this big voice now, and I'm credible, I'm trusted because I have a journalism background. As much as I might say all of these things I'm saying, right, there's always like a proper direction because at least you can know a textbook. Yeah.
Skill important. I always say that to people. And when we go to school, a lot of the times, not only just for the education, it's just the environment. Batho ba tlo ba mitanta. Babang, I mean, some people right now who put bread on my table is people ba kopanele mona ka usgila, you know, because now they are the manager ko kai kai, or they are the CEO of what, you know, and there's just that relationship. Or oh, can we used to go to school? Actually, Spoo can do this. Spoo can do this project type of thing.
Yeah,
right?
I had people in class that are now like I think journalists at like SABC, so they can easily say, "Yo, THAKGI, we're seeing you pull up." So much easier now because of the connections I made in varsity.
You belong in this industry, and I'm really honored and I'm grateful that God always gives me this opportunity to meet like incredible people before they even blow up. I'll see your growth and I see where you're going. But now, what are your goals? Where do you want to go with this thing?
That's a really tough one, DJ's boo, man. I'm just for now. I just want to say that I am extremely hungry. I am extremely hungry. I don't see myself going into like podcasting as of yet, right? I'm looking for something so much bigger, but I'm just hungry for what's out there. You know, people are giving me they're like, you the academics of South Africa, you're this of South Africa. It's just I don't even see that I'm there yet. There's just so much work that still needs to be put in. It's like, and as much as I'm doing this and as much as I'm popular, as much as I'm like known, wherever I go I can easily get access, I still need to like pay rent and all of that. So I don't think at the pace, at the rate that I'm going right now, I can't now go on and still pay rent for 10,000. I still need my money on the side to help me out. I'm still thinking, maybe I need to hand out CVs. I'm not there yet. I'm not like you, dear. I don't have more fire. So it's extremely tough. And this content creation space is actually harder for men than it is for women.
You think so?
It is. Look at.
Why do you say so?
Look at like the biggest people, media personalities that have made it, like the Naledi Malelas. The lady's like on Channel O now. Yeah, she obviously she worked to get there, right? But I don't think Channel O, the brand deals take time. KFC not KFC. Sorry, I think I'm gonna have to cut that out.
I know you can speak about brands. It's fine.
No,
I don't got no problem.
They can drop you the following day. I'm expecting 30,000 from KFC from this campaign now because I was trending for the whole week, and it's just like in a very violent manner. Then I can't get it anymore. They're like, no, a client decided to go in a different direction. And next get plan, okay, I'm getting this 30K, get a light, get a camera, I'm buying a backdrop, I'm improving, my content is gonna go higher. Now I can't do that. So we all need help in like a way of being like self-reliant. We all need a little help. Like Naledi Malela, well, she does. She says that she has men that buy her like these Gucci sneakers. That's why she'll always look presentable. She'll always look presentable. She'll always have the hair because she has guys, friends, whatever. She comes from a good family. She already has a car. Now it's like a 700 rand, 700 Uber that I have to consider. So it's not easy. Look at Joba. He's been in the game. Joba is verified, but he's nowhere close. Because sometimes for me, I'm like, sometimes I'm invited to like, yo, THAKGI, come to this listening session. Get invited to Sony, whatever. I can't make it there because I can't zaga. Do you get it? But now I miss it, and the next time I have money, now go, and it's not as important. The previous one was so much important that so it's not easy. It's very hard. You need somebody that's gonna like, let's go. So when I go out and I'm like, guys, I need 65,000 rand for equipment, I'll go to like the brands I've worked with. I'll go to like maybe Spellet there. I'll go to like an Evo Skin. I'll go to Makarapa, and I'm like, guys, I need this. They bound to chip in. They just have to, because now you believed in me, and I brought you customers. Your brand is out there because of me right now. So you bound to help a boy out. We all need a little help in order to like just be self-reliant. So for ladies, look at Sayan Buji. Sayan Buji is just a DJ, but she gets, let's say
Is she a DJ?
Yeah, she's a you don't know she's a DJ?
I thought she just started to DJ now. I thought she
just started, but like the lifestyle she's living is not a lifestyle that a normal DJ would live. It's not a lifestyle that a K-man would live. And Uncle Waffles made it. She's good, right? But look at Sayan Buji. We all know what she does. MacG's been saying it. Everybody's been saying it. So she has help to maintain that lifestyle. But for me, it's like, no, it doesn't. It's hard. It's harder for guys.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I've also seen that most ladies even unknown ladies, not even celebrities, have got more. Some of them actually even have got more followers than male celebrities. So
THAKGI.
maybe it makes sense. So women online get the most attention, right?
And they get the most help. They get the most money for free.
But it's not all of them that would.
It's not all of them. I mean, look at the success of, like, I don't know if you know, Man's Not Hot. We started off at the same time, and she just branched out. I don't know how she made it. She got.
Oh
really,
yeah,
like,
Men's Not Hot
she's
from
cra-
Kopito.
Yo. We like started off at the same time. And
Actually, we were meant to have an interview one day, and something happened. We ended up not doing that interview. We've got an outstanding interview. I'll see you very soon. Men's Not Hot, our interview. Let's make it happen again. Oh, you started at the same time?
Yeah, we started at the same time, and we both from Pretoria. So she just elevated. I feel like she got the right management. I don't know who helped her, but she got the right management, and she just made it, which is something I didn't have. It was something I didn't know. I just learned about management, like getting brand deals, what, not so long ago. So a lot of us are clueless in this space, and there's creators that have so much following but don't know this information. They don't know how to maneuver around this game. It's extremely hard. Wallah. Like
We're doing something. There's a beautiful event happening this Friday. I'd like to invite you to it, by the way. This Friday here at this venue. Incredible event. You're going to meet other content creators, some brand people as well. And I think it's a good day just for you to be around here. It's one of those days that you don't want to miss. So, Vayolo Zamarai 7 Clipper Uber. I'm inviting you again, but not for podcasting this time. Just for you to be around, meet some people. You belong here. You guys are incredible. How did you start? When did you decide to say, I just want to start vlogging now? I'm gonna go on TikTok. Or why TikTok? Or which platform did you start with?
I started off with like just Instagram or just pictures, because I had a business. I had like a printing business, like THAKGI, and I just started with that.
Oh, you were selling t-shirts?
I was selling t-shirts, like printables. Like I still have like a website, like garments and stuff like that. So branding and all of that. So I used to do that. I used to do like jacket and all of that. But obviously it went down the drain. It fell off because I didn't get the help that I needed at that time. So I don't know. I think my first TikTok video was in 2021. I don't even know what I was doing, to be honest. I didn't know. I think let's get Goldie or whatever. I just said Goldie get 10 off. And then I just went on with that. I just did vlogs here and there. Just spoke about the Pretoria culture. And I realized that people loved it. I went on. And then in 2020, I think 2022, I just started telling stories about what is happening in the entertainment industry. I started touching on like issues around the news, what is happening, what is trending, especially around TET, because I remember I did a story about Nomncebo. I think Nomncebo.
Nomncebo Zigote.
No. What is that? Nomncebo that got stabbed by a boyfriend there, go junction.
Kopitor.
Yeah, a girl that passed on and she was stabbed by a boyfriend.
I missed that story.
So I did a story about that, and people actually loved it. And I was like, okay, this is the kind of content I'd like to go for. It's in line with my journalism. I mean, I studied this. It's a bit of an advantage. And then I did something about Reese and Zuma when they split. I had like first on information. I did a story about that, and it just blew up. And I was like, okay, I think this is the way to go for me. Like reporting, doing reviews, and then I just went on and I started getting invites to like events, and I started reviewing, and I just grew from that, and it's just become this amazing thing. And the fact that I'm a journalist just makes so much sense. Yeah.
What's the difference with somebody having journalistic expertise and somebody just reporting? What gives a journalist that extra edge? What is it that you guys learned there at that varsity?
To be.
Because everybody's always on some, there's no journalism anymore in South Africa.
Well, there is. It's just a bit restricted because everybody's just trying to play by the book. I shied away from the bolongo. I never followed rules. I just always did my own thing, but in line with the rules that I said. Like, I have to be truthful. I can't just fabricate stories. I need to have a bit of evidence as much as it's an opinion. Well, if it's an opinion piece, I need to say, this is my opinion. This is not factual. And if it's factual, I need to say that, this is just how it is. So it's just little things that I learned from there, which a lot of people don't grasp, because I can't just go online and say, hey, mama, fuck this person. I can't. It's not in line with it. I'm just breaking that person's character. Why isn't it good with that man? Why can't I just put it in an easier, understandable manner for anybody? So my content is not as harsh. It can be watched by somebody from like the age of 6, because it's not akiruhani. I put everything into perspective. I put everything. I don't miss anything. It needs to be detailed. and it needs to be very factual. So whatever I put out there, I'm sure of everything that I put out there. As much as I might get backlash, I am sure of whatever I put. It is the truth. I have sorry.
Evidence, right?
Obviously, I have evidence. I was probably there when this whole thing happened. I have visuals to prove it as well. My content is always supported by visuals.
I get you.
Yes. So that's obviously got newspapering with these pictures and these comments of this person said this, or like we couldn't reach this person, they didn't answer our calls, or like they just, you understand me? There's always some sort of something from the source. So I always try to get something from the source. Let's say I want to talk about Baba Lonoko. So I know how to put. So I'll know how to put it. So there's always like some sort of evidence. There's always some sort of backing in what I do. That's what I learned from journalism. And then you just get people from, well, it's okay. They can do whatever they're doing. You just get people that want to be like THAKGI, or they want to be like whoever from America, and they just want to see things that are not even there for their attention. It's not that. We're not here just seeking attention. We're doing this to push the culture forward. You know, I'm talking about upcoming artists that I think are dope. I'm talking about upcoming artists that I think should like switch their style. I'm talking about this event, which is proper. It needs growth. It needs support. If Konobola like event and these guys from Savannah that are watching this, that know me, they're like, okay, what is this event? Maybe do you understand me? So there's always a message behind everything. As much as I might talk about you, I'm saying, yo, if you go back to Sgela. But like, go back to Sgela. If you don't want to go back to Sgela and you have this forex thing that you're going, pushanga yo wanna hair. If you wanna do it, do it. But school is also important. I'm not saying Sgela, forex. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you see a future in this thing, then go ahead with it. Yeah.
And it's good to see you pursuing your future in this space. Now let's get right into it. I mean, I love that you started on, as you're saying, on TikTok. And shout outs to TikTok. TikTok is one platform that if you're not on social media, go to TikTok. Open up all of your social media, but do not ignore your TikTok. I think its algorithm favors everybody, right?
It does.
I think it doesn't care whether you're a celebrity or not. It's unlike body Instagram.
Instagram favors you guys more than us.
I'm not a celebrity.
You've been. You're still a celebrity.
But that's what I love about TikTok. Its algorithm just favors anybody with just creative content. I see some people just narrating stories in J. Behaving actor, somebody, and then they post such videos. And on TikTok they get traction. And I see you also get traction. How are you monetizing your presence on social media? Or have you started?
I have started. Obviously with brands, with local brands. I'm making a lot of money for local brands. Oh, can you get the Lamborghini?
Oh, you've got some brands?
Yeah, I've got some brands. It's actually one of them.
Is it your brand? Oh,
that's not my brand.
Oh, it's not your brand?
Yeah, it's like...
But it's a local brand. Any brand
this one's from Italy. I'm working with them now.
Oh, you're working with them? Yeah, put them on here. Put them here.
I actually got you a thing. I actually got you a bottle.
You brought me a bottle?
Yeah, I got you a bottle.
Are you serious?
Oh, God.
Yo. You got your Grootman a bottle. Yo.
That bottle is actually 4,000 at La Youthie. It's 4K.
This one?
Yeah, it's 4,000.
Are you serious?
It's Lamborghini.
It's Lambo?
It's Lamborghini.
Oh, this is Lambo.
Yeah.
Yes. We can drink one, yeah. Yeah, let's have a drink. Yeah. Oh, this is dope, man.
It's proper stuff.
So you're working with these guys?
Yeah, I'm working with these guys.
How did Lamborghini pick up some guy from Kopito the Dwabalizer?
He's my fruit man.
Woo!
My work speaks volumes.
Danko.
I'm sorry.
Actually, let's not use the class. So this is mine, right?
That one is yours. And I can share this one. This is actually my favorite. This one is Demisake. I like it so much. Okay. This one is V12.
Okay, take us through them. Let's go right ahead. You said this one is Demisake.
This one is Demisake. This one is a V12 Lamborghini. And that one is a silver Lamborghini. I think it's 4K. It's 4K. This one is like 1.6. But it's cheaper at like MacG and stuff like that.
Are they flavored?
Yeah, they are flavored. I'm not gonna get into details about them. I just know it's champagne. Yeah.
And then tell me, how did you start working with them? How did they recognize your work?
I mean, my work is amazing. Did you get like a spa? So it's hard to ignore. It's hard to ignore.
I'm putting you on, and you putting me on.
Tell me how it tastes.
This is nice, bro.
That's proper.
The people at Lamba are gonna be mad at us. That's a classy brand. You don't drink it like that. You see, that's a problem with you black people. Get a nice champagne glass.
No, we don't do that.
This is dope.
We don't follow standards. It's nice, nice.
And how long have they been in the country?
I think I started knowing about them late last year.
Yeah.
It's still in distribution. There's gonna be an official launch that's coming up, right? But they're already in stores. I think there's a spa out in Pretoria East.
Yeah, bring them. It's fine, even if it's not a champagne glass. Bring a wine glass and a champagne. That's still fine. Yeah, that's still fine. Sure. Hola.
I
know my fingerprints, not the come on rinse them, how this man. The next thing back na mapela nyana be watabla apa la na mapela sethembise kaslami how. Come on, my bra. Just we rinse nyana daso. Elena ngaslebalo rio. I bring someone in khandotong hook up di shampoo tsa Lamborghini yo.
That's what I'm saying. You need to be taken care of. you need motivation behind everything that you do. And the biggest motivation is Zaga. The biggest motivation is money. As much as it's money.
And
nothing else.
It's the fastest healer.
Thank you.
Go batla ba rona le di pain, una le di back pain, una tit. I'll fall the same time.
Wash out.
I appreciate you, bro. Yeah. This is dope. And how long have you been working with them?
Since last year, October, November.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an ongoing relationship. Like I said, it's still launching. Lamborghini once actually has like exclusive rights to like distribute it around South Africa. So as soon as it launches, you guys will know about the launch obviously through my social media platforms and stuff like that. I think we're gonna bring other creators on just so they know about it. Just so the word is out there, Lamborghini and stuff. And it's been taking care of me. That's why I'll take care of the brand as well.
That's good. Look at you now. You're giving them a plug also on the pod, which is really dope.
Yeah.
And the question was, how are you monetizing your presence on social media? Now I can see brand association, right? What do they call it? Brand collaboration.
Brand collaborations, associations, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Have you done some other brands, maybe car brands or other brands, technological brands?
I've done local brands. I've done Spelete.
Hey, monati tiren, guys.
For real, you're enjoying it. That's my favorite. It is. Demi sake. I've done Spelete. They give me.
Shout outs to the Spelete guys.
Yeah,
dope local brand.
They're doing extremely good work. They've given me like proper money. I was supposed to be working with Lekau.
Are you serious?
I'm supposed to be working with them now.
So what happened?
So I think I did a review about Drip, and when they released the 990s, they're like, "When it's Casper."
Yeah.
I didn't like them.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't like them. And then I met him at Casper's listening session. You see, I want to you go out and you meet people.
Yeah.
I had money for Uber that day.
Yeah.
You can know casino. So I get the listening session, sharp, done. And then as he's walking out, he sees me. It's like when I'm fine, I'm seeing, but you're always talking about, my brand. He's like, come here. Then I go to him, he gives me a hug. He's like, I like what you're doing. I'm like, yo, dude, he was wearing this Root of Fame t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm like to him, yo, please give me that t-shirt. He's like, sharp. The man was willing to take it off, and he's like, take off yours and give me one. I'm like, that t-shirt was really dope. It was like my brand.
Yeah.
And it was nearly sample, like a bit of sample. So I was like, if I give you this one, am I gonna get it back? And he was like, nah, you're not gonna get it back. And I'm like, nah, then it's fine. Just send me merch, like in the week. He sent me merch. He sent me like a lot of sneakers, like Gitrix suit, t-shirts and stuff like that. And then I did a little review, telling people this is this. But because I'd spoken about how I didn't like the 990s, and I feel like he did it on purpose. He sent me the 990s on purpose. So when he sent me that, I got a lot of backlash on social media. They're like, oh, but you were saying this about the brand. Now you're saying a totally different thing. Because now I'd just seen them on the picture, right? I still didn't like the look, but like the fit, they're so comfortable. They were just so comfortable. And then I ran with that, and I obviously just let go of the negativity. I moved on. And then I think around December, he gave me a call. He's like, yo, this is actually very exclusive information. This is what I'm about to give you here, right?
Sure.
He's like, next year, I'm gonna be in the papers a lot. I'm going through a divorce. I'm gonna be in the papers a lot. So I wanna lay back off of Drip, off of the brand, right? So I want you specifically to be right in charge of Pretoria. I have guys for Durban, I have guys for Joburg, I have guys for Cape Town and stuff like that. But you're gonna be in charge of the Pretoria stores, right? I'm like, dope. He's like, yeah, I want you to do that. So I'm thinking, he's like, we can like work on a monthly salary. When somebody says like, a guy in my position that's just like hustling, got the TikTok videos, getting like the 10,000, the 15,000. You know, it's not. Okay, since 2 months, what. But now when somebody says monthly salary, I'm thinking, okay, no go pay sleepy. 3 months back treatment.
Kilokera kara.
Kilokera
black.
Do you understand me? I'm thinking, hey, I'll make you sharp. Go on. He's like, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then we had a meeting. He came to Pretoria, actually. I couldn't believe it. I sent him an invite, and he came to Pretoria. And we sat, and we had that conversation. It was beautiful. We ate and stuff, and then he left. And then, since that day, I think the last time we spoke was about 2 weeks ago. And, because this thing was supposed to start, like, end of Jan. So I think I called him end of Jan. He didn't pick up. And then I texted him, I'm like, yo, what's up? Is the deal still on? And he hasn't said anything.
He's probably going through a lot. But
no.
He's a person of his word.
Exactly. And yeah. I sent him a text. I'm like, I know you're going through a lot right now, but is the proposal still on the table? Because also, remember, I need to branch out. I need to get the camera tag. I need to improve my work. So I'm thinking, Kachata Drip and with the association and with running campaigns and because now with putting other influencers on, it's also going to help Drip. It's also going to help those influencers. It's also going to help me grow as well. And I really love the brand, but I was just disappointed.
No, don't be disappointed. Those things happen.
But now whatever.
Then I've got some people that get mad at me.
You calling him?
For some reason. Yeah, I'm calling him, sure.
If he doesn't pick up, I'll try to call him as well.
He's going to call me. The Grotman is calling. he won't blue tick me.
He is. I know him.
He won't. The girl and I started here, Pella. Pella, when Drip was still new, he knows. He sat here. Well, obviously, we're not here, but we're in Rosebank. He's going to call me back. Yeah, sure.
He's all, and no, honestly, I sent him a text. I'm like, yo.
So, hold on. Chapa number 2. I want to ask him, but how? Come on. You can't let the boy down.
He can't.
You can't let the boy down. You must be on, my man. That's why you are here. I'm putting you on. You must be on, man. Well, now you must be on, my man. You belong in the game.
Oh, actually, I was supposed to meet him at the EFF Manifesto in Durban.
Yeah.
Because I was there. He said he was going to be there, but I didn't see him.
Yeah. Skiff, thank you. I'm phoning his second phone now. I'm phoning his private phone. Danko. Hola. I know go reason meetings. But I know probably before the end of this podcast he'll call me back. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, he'll call back.
Yeah. And you know when things like this happen, it's like a letdown. It's a letdown because now my hopes are high. I'm like, okay, sharp. Go sharp. Then I don't need to be handing out CVs now.
Yeah.
Sharp. I don't need to be going around hand out like I have an advanced diploma in journalism. Please hire me. You know? Because now it's gotten to a point where now I don't even feel comfortable taking taxis. Like it's so crazy. Like I didn't mind. Now I don't mind taking taxis, but people are making it uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know. But I want to go TV. Kana TikTok ke tike se busy one ya hona ya no. Ha re bona go TikTok a o batla mo taxing don't demand.
It's extremely hard. So now, like, get travel to town, another meeting, what. That's like $400 a day.
But
I spend probably 2.4 Ubers every week now.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Guy.
And it's a lot. Joke, if you're spending $2,000 a week, that's like $8,000 a month.
Guy.
Yeah, I know you buy.
Buy a blind.
Yeah,
whereas I could have just been taking a taxi at 15 rand a day, 15. But I can't anymore. They're making it hard. It's just even. But my family understands. I feel like they've gotten to understand like the position that I'm in right now. Okay, the boy is trying. The boy is doing this. As much as maybe I get a Spaniana, he's there. Because now I can, like, sometimes you're going to get a DM where it's like doctors. Like doctors are like, yo, THAKGI, we don't have work. We've started like a what fund. Please help us push this thing so we can get money into this, what. And I'll go and I tell my uncle, I'm like, yo, this is what's happening. He's like, hey, Muchana, when you have power, mos. It's like, you have power, mos. You can, even those people are relying on you. You can actually do a video. And so he kind of understands now. As much as like, I'm fana, you've been in the house for a minute now. You need to dip. He's like, Mara, I'm fana, what's pahana? I'll give you 3 more months. You'll buy. Relax.
Yeah.
Eat my food.
So I'd like to say to you, this platform is a beautiful platform. There's resources, there's cameras, there's a team. We record you every day. Celebrities come in and out. There's different guests. There's so much to learn in a place like this, you know. Your hustle is just going to have to be, whenever I'll transport, you're more than welcome here. Shoot content, record content. I've already introduced some of the guys, maybe before via, so you can have their numbers, let them have your numbers, and come in here anytime. You don't have to go buy new cameras up until you can afford the day you want to, the day you can. But for now, cameras are here, bro. Wi-Fi is here, free all day. So you're more than welcome. I think that problem is, I know now the problem of transport.
Just to put it out there, guys. I'm not suffering. I'm not struggling.
Yeah.
It was just I was saying like.
They know you're not struggling. But let's get 10,000, 15,000.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's just harder for you enjoying that. You enjoying the Lamborghini.
It, yeah.
It's
making us even making the conversation flow even better.
It's just.
Oh, is this the one that dressed up Shebe shit?
We were together and that thing. Yeah, that's the one.
This is the deal.
That's the deal.
And a lot of people didn't believe it. Shebe shit, Lamborghini. Oh, so you guys, are you still working together?
Me and Shebe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. Yeah, we good.
Oh, okay. No, I'm saying you're saying when he was trending for working with Lamborghini.
I was part of the pictures. We went together that day.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
And some people are like, "Is this real Lamborghini?" Like I don't believe.
Yeah, it's real Lamborghini.
That's really dope. And let's talk about people like Boshebe. Like I love it because when we came into the game as well, we came the same. We're unorthodox, right? We're not like everybody else. Our first artist was a guy who wore orange overalls and a black mask.
That was you, yeah.
No, that was not me.
No, it's fine.
No,
it's fine.
That was not me. Come on.
Yeah,
so I understand when people are in the game and they're playing the game, right? So I know this game inside out.
Okay.
So when I see new talent and I see the generation, what
do you think of Shebe?
I love him. I can't wait to say. He's been blue ticking me. By the way, I've been DMing him. Actually, even before he went to Podcast and Chill.
Where did you DM him?
When he went to podcast, let me open his DM on Instagram.
Yeah, no.
I was excited when I saw him on Podcast and Chill.
He's not running that page. That's just.
Oh, is he not?
No, it's not. That page was just started like.
Oh, somebody.
But it's credible.
Oh, it's credible.
Yeah.
Somebody started on his behalf.
Yeah.
But it's somebody within his team.
No.
How?
It's outside.
So how can it be credible if it's not?
It is because they don't, like they take. I wouldn't say they take instructions, but
it's
like
fans, ne?
Yeah.
Just as in it's big. This page, 153,000.
Yeah. That's the only page. Well, there's other pages, but that's the most.
Check. The message was August 22nd, 2023.
Last year.
I was actually excited when I think I saw him a month or 2 months later. I saw him on Podcast and Chill.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the boutique.
You send the same message to everybody, yeah?
No.
It's like you congratulate everyone, DJ's boo.
Of course. That's what Grootmans are supposed to do, bro. I can't be here and be on some, the generation of today, we used to do. I'm not like those guys. Now I know how you guys roll.
No, I'll get his team. I'll talk to his team and probably we'll get him on.
It'd be dope to have him here.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
And let's talk about that. The new, I don't want to call it a new wave, the new generation of how you guys are getting into the industry. Because for a lot of people, you've made it. For a lot of people, you're on. And I know for when you're still starting, you're nowhere near to where you're going.
I'm nowhere close.
But you're on. For the rest of the millions of young South Africans that are unemployed, what do we say? How do they get into this thing? What do you do? Because you just started with your phone, bro.
Like, I feel like everybody will probably just tell the same story. A lot of people will tell the same story unless you like have backing and funding, unless you're like an Andile Mbisani, you know. But we all started the same with like an iPhone 6, got the Android or whatever. We all started. The story is the same. Just start. Just start recording.
I like that. Just start.
Just start.
Just flip and start.
Just flip and start and don't push and just be consistent with it and just keep going. But now, like you also need to learn. Do your research. Like you're learning from THAKGI, you're learning from Mans. Okay, they're doing this. They're doing this. This works. I can do this, but I can do it better. Then do it. You don't need to be a copycat. Just do it, but do it better. Just learn from people. Because now, if this thing is not working, don't stick to it and be like, yeah, this is me. Like, I'm a rapper. I'm not going to go into piano. If you can, just try that as well. There's so many opportunities. You might fall in love with that. It might be your biggest blow up.
I say the same thing to people.
Exactly.
I'm like, you're a musician, bro. What? No, people are gonna say I'm selling out. No, you're a musician. You must be able to explore everything.
It is but the biggest devil on planet Earth is hunger, is lack of money. DJs boo. It's sad. Being broke. Hey guys, I don't know if you guys get it. Like it's.
What do you mean? I know how it is. Being broke,
you've never been broke.
No,
you've never been broke. You've always with you. The thing is with you're like a hustler. You're very street smart.
Yeah.
So you're very calculative. Like you know, there was this famous video of yours. You're like, ringana abantu, shaya abantu, tlanganisa. I did that with my friends. You know what I did, nah? I actually have like printing machines that I bought when I was still in varsity, like third year, because I used to print, go to printers, whatever, but they were taking too long, so production wasn't moving. So I was like, I need my own equipment, but I can't afford it. I can't afford 30,000. So I went to this friend, went to this friend, give me 10. Went to this friend, give me 10. Do you understand me? And then it backfired. I couldn't maneuver right, and I couldn't pay it back. So they had to obviously account. They take the machines, and it was just a whole quarrel. But now we're good. I managed to whatever, and I have my machines back now. But like, as much as you tlanganisa, your guys' advice is proper. But like, you must know there's like proper ways to go about it. As much as you shy abantu, it'll always come back to you. Yes. So don't shy abantu in that manner. Always have some sort of.
So when I say it, I don't say it in a negative manner. But I say it like
yeah. I get you.
Fair,
but still, it's not a costa thing. But no, costa thing is rabashasha need. Yeah. What's wrong?
And there's some people who say that to me, like, no, but don't advise kids to say this. I'm like, you don't understand. I'm from the streets. When I speak like this, they understand what I mean. No, but they might think that you're saying. I'm like, no, they know my language. They know that I'm talking about doing 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? And people don't understand the rules in the streets are a little bit harsh. The streets are a bit harsh. The hustle in the streets is a little bit harsh than in these offices and these lawyers that are doing these agreements and rate cards and clients and bread. In the streets, a different ball game. But what I want to say to you is, now you're graduating slowly from the streets into the boardroom, because as much as you're a content creator, now you're going to have a rate card.
Actually,
you're going to have to have a manager.
You know, I learned about a rate card, I think last year. People would always ask, like, hey, Joe, what's your rate? Can you please have a rate card? Rate card dang, Joe, okay, I types 8,000 and think 8,000. Rate card dang. So I learned. I'm like, and then I had to like have a proper. So what I did is I sent a lady an email, and I sent Seemah an email, and I sent whoever, like the big influencers, emails, right, from like a ghost account, obviously. I'm like, guys, can I please have a rate card for this? And they sent them, and I compared. I'm like, oh, okay, this is how these things work. This is how it's supposed to be. So ngashasha around, and then I got. Do you understand me? And then I got to know. Oh, so I need to have like, okay, this is the views I get per week, views per story, the number of followers I have, the engagement, the what. I was like, oh. Then I went on and I did a rate card because I had no idea. I had no manager. I don't have management behind me. I don't have proper backing. So I'm learning as I go. Yes, because back then nigga, you know, I'm 8 hours. I can't just be like to KFC or whatever. I'm 8 hours. They wanna. Banyaga, how much you charge per story?
In a professional manner.
Yes, how much you charge per TikTok, per Instagram post and stuff like that. So I had to learn. It's like a learning process. Yes.
I get you. And you're talking about not being interested in podcasting. Why not? Because you're already doing that.
No, I'm big. I feel like
the vlogs that you do, that's part of podcasting.
DJs, I feel like I'm bigger. I'd like to, in my standing, if I'm to push and get the equipment that I want, I'd be bigger than a podcast. You know what I want to do? I want to do like a Seemah Tunzi. I want to do a real Goboza. But like, you know, I want to be like I used to enjoy Fat Joe's content. Like how you like,
he was dope.
He was dope. Like how you like come in at 6 o'clock in the evening on a Saturday and be like, you know, walk in, got that thing, yes, friends like this. That was fantasizing to me.
Friends like these.
One time,
I get you. Yeah.
I still have that picture.
Yeah. I get you.
It's and I'd watch like the Scoop Makatinis.
Yeah.
On like Turn Up, you know, after the Boys and Bucks. It was just like every Friday I knew, got 7 o'clock, Turn Up. It was my thing. That wasn't podcasting. That was just having conversations that like 20, 30 minutes. Visuals, this, and then we move on. I'm not gonna sit with somebody here for like an hour and talking. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
But let me tell you, also, that's the mistake a lot of people make. They think podcasting is, that's also podcasting.
Yeah.
But also what you do, I know it's vlogging. You looking at those videos that you do on TikTok, that's also podcasting. Like Candace Owens, she doesn't necessarily all the time sit with guests and interview them, but she'll be sitting in front of the camera solo, and she holds it down for 30 minutes or for an hour. That's podcasting.
Yeah, that's something I want to do. I want to do something like, you see MTV Base, they have like news-ish, where they have like a Tsirokoke doing like a segment for like 15 minutes, 10 minutes. That's something I want to indulge into. You see, Musa Kaula has like actually one of the best platforms. That setup is proper. He does updates on what's been happening. He's just hated because he's just a crazy brew. He just says things that are just, he hurts a lot of people. That's why people don't like him. But that platform that he has was just amazing. His comeback, we need to give it to him. The cameras, the setup, it was proper. It just wasn't executed right.
What do you mean wasn't? Isn't he on the internet anymore?
He is. It wasn't executed right. It's still going, but I feel like the execution could
be better. I get you. But big up to Musa. I love the way he moved from Twitter to establish a brand.
Do you understand me?
Visual brand.
I was telling
YouTube.
I was telling my guys yesterday. I was telling Molax, I was like, yeah, Molax, I want that transition. Musa.
Yeah.
It's like the transition I want to have from TikTok to like just branching out. That's fun.
But this is it. Here's the equipment here, the cameras, the lights are here, the team is here, you don't have to pay a cent. Wi-Fi is here, free, mahal. As long as I go organize a 700 Uber. Like it's Uber's on Pitor.
No, Lamborghini will give me a car. Don't worry.
And they have to. They have to. And then Lamborghini can say, no, we'll give you that entry level one. Any Lamborghini would do.
You know what I'm saying?
That's still fine.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, like you belong in a creative environment where you've got other people that are like you, that are creative as you. And podcasting is not only just always being with people. Just having a mic and a camera. Now I'm like that. Now I'm like you. I never used to be like, take out my phone and just record. Penuel. I started working with Penuel, and Penuel will be like, man. Just pull out your phone and record. I'm like, no, but I want my videos to be clean. I want them professional.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll continue doing that. Now, just Penuel today, from when I met him to what he's been able to achieve right now, doing what he's been doing. And without even just my contribution, just on his own, inspires me and inspires many others out there. There's Lekau, yeah.
Put him on speaker.
Do you want me to answer? Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
please.
answer, sure. Mr. LK.
Hey, man.
Shapo Jompoe.
Hi, Monati, man.
Kick random not.
Easy, man. Sorry, I was in the meeting.
No problem. I figured. Go. How go tintale mo di private number mo sa Arab kerano mo di meeting in serious.
Yeah.
Re dimano discuss di million.
Hey, shit, over there, man.
Mamela, you're on speaker, ne? 500 meter nyana nje. You know what I mean, bro? Nyana nje. So Mamela, you're on speaker, ne?
Yeah.
And I'm with the future. I'm with the future MacG, the future Fat Joe, the future DJ Fresh, the future DJ Smooth. He already tells me, no, I'm already messing with Lekau. I'm like, umitse ditse guy Lekau. He's like, no, that's my grot man. We're busy hlanganising things. And so I'm interviewing him on the podcast. I love his vibe. I love his content. I love what he does. And I thought, no, let me give you a call. And apparently you've also recognized his talents, and you feeling him to do some work with you.
All right.
Hey, Mr. Lekau, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm good.
Tell him who it is.
You can't even recognize. It's THAKGI.
Hey, young man.
No, I called you out on the podcast.
Man, that's dope, man.
Hey, what again, Diman? What hassle, Diman? What again? Are you sick and tired of being hungry?
Yeah. He actually called me out on a podcast, on his TikTok thing there. And I can warn him.
Yeah, I told him.
He just told us now.
And he actually liked my t-shirt. And I'm like, yeah, a t-shirt, you can take it. I was about to take it off, but the t-shirt that he was wearing, he actually liked it. It's like, no, please don't match to me. And then from there, we started, building a relationship. I have planned some work with him right now, and he even doesn't even know. I was about to call him yesterday, but I was just too busy. And I have some big proposal for him that he's supposed to be doing. That's my boy, man. That's my boy.
Lekau, Barre, when God shows up, he shows off. And for me, I mean, I've been following the kid on social media for about a year now or so. And I decided, no, let me reach out to the boy and see what I can assist as a Grootman. And I'm glad, Khorlu, you've recognized some potential in the boy. I think he's got a great future, and thank you for recognizing his talents, bro.
Yeah, no, thank you so much, Khorman. Thank you so much.
Oh, we good. Yeah, well, I just told GSB about the whole ordeal and stuff like that, and how we supposed to work together and stuff. But
I want to move out of my house, and I budget till 2024 ya kaka Lekau, and then the next thing I have a phone. No, it's not a problem. Lekau will come back to you. I know he's a man of his word.
Yeah, no, 100%. We're actually working on something called the Drip Chat. It's a podcast, an internal podcast that talks about new things about drip. So he's a guy that I was going to call yesterday. We finished yesterday, and I was going to call him and say, come through, let's actually work on that thing. So we already have one lady, and then there's one spot for him. So I was going to call him yesterday. Actually, it's done. It's a done deal thing. So he just needs to come to work, man.
Nice one. It's already done. Podcasting. I don't join. If there's something let's help others as well.
Yes, 100%, 100%, Khorman.
I love you, bro. Thank you very much for seeing the boy and seeing the potential in him and helping him out. I appreciate it.
Hey, Tada, and I have his sneakers in my car. I sent you a text. Please, man, let's link up and then so I can give you.
Oh, hey, please bring them, my man. Get our phone after podcast. Sharp, ne?
All right, sharp.
You can shut it down.
no, thank you so much, Mr. Lekau. We'll talk over the phone, ne?
Hey, Tada,
Sharp.
That's why I get on. On.
No, but it's taking long.
No.
It's an hour.
Mudimu, you can't. That's the thing. You guys are impatient, though.
No, but the more things don't happen is the more you lose like momentum. Like I keep saying, the biggest motivation is Zaga. It's like being comfortable. Do you understand me? I can't be a THAKGI as big on social media, but like in real life, I can't even. I don't need to mention alcohol, but I'm not him.
But you're not big yet.
Yes, I know I'm not big,
You're
but
still starting.
Exactly. Do you understand?
Patience,
But now when a brand as big as Drip comes in, like Mfanaga, and it doesn't happen, it's like, ish, what did I do?
No,
now?
who said it's not happening?
I know.
You
But
said
no.
you said you guys were gonna do it in Jan.
Exactly.
It's hardly March. Like sometimes you have to be a little bit more patient. And I know you want it now.
No, not that I want it, but remember now I tell my family that, ish, guys, no, yeah, I've been working towards this thing. So now I got this call from this guy.
Yeah, sure.
Now I got a call from Mr. Lekau. You guys saw he sent me much. So now we're about to go into this thing. They're like, oh, dope. At least, you don't need. Okay, we can see progress. And then when it doesn't happen, I need to go back and be like, tamana sarabari fu. Do you understand it?
But it's not. But you're from the streets, and you know how a hustle goes. As he's saying as well, as I did say before I called him, or maybe
But the thing is, parents worry, and I'm also worried about my future. At some point, I was like, true. Now I'm leaving this thing. This thing is not fruitful. Like, how can this?
It's fruitful. You didn't just sit here. I don't just talk to anyone. I talk to people that are making things happen. So there's something right that you're doing.
Yeah, there's something right that I'm doing.
But you guys, I'm saying, you guys, all of you, my 2000, all of you young generation, all of you my young hustlers, impatient sometimes. And I understand that. I know you want it now, bro. But and I know that nakoya vaya. And I'm not saying stop, but sometimes it's just the patience part. Don't be impatient, the patience part. Grind, expect it, but uska lose patience. And when you feel like you're losing patience, uska ngala. And don't let that change your attitude. Because sometimes some people lose patience and then it messes their attitude and then they end up being a nuisance to a Lekau.
That's the thing.
And I'm not saying you.
I would never. You see,
You understand where you're like, and whatever.
you see with me?
You don't know
like
what's going on
once
on
you
the
don't
other side.
once you don't pick up and once you don't respond to my message, it's like, okay, Shapo, we good. It's probably off the table. I sent him a message. I'm like, is the deal still on the table? Just one message. Is the offer still on the table? You understand? I'm not gonna call you like 10 times a day. That's not me. I'm not a nuisance to everybody. That just means you're okay. Shit. I need to move on to something else now.
Exactly, because this hustling thing needs timing. It's like Salobona, okay, Ola, okay, umpele mo half clash. It's fine. In the meantime, Erike. Not to umpele mo half clash, but they won't pay mo half clash.
Yes, but it gets frustrating, and not everybody has the same access as I have. I'd like to say I have backing. Like I can show these as much as I might complain about 700 Uber. I can show the next. If I'd get clothes. If I need whatever, if I need a car to go to Durban, whatever, I can. That can help me because I've built like a relationship and I have like uncles and people that take care of me. But not everyone has that. Do you understand? There's this influencer. She's very big. I met her.
Come on.
I'm not gonna say. I'll say her name. I don't feel comfortable.
No, it's fine. Say it. It's fine.
No, man.
Because now I don't know some of them. Okay.
Yeah. I first met her at a listening session in Sandton, right? And then she's way bigger than me. She's been there. She's been content creator of the year in South Africa, right? We were driving back to Pretoria from Sandton. We took the same Uber, and then she started crying in the Uber. She was like, you know, THAKGI, I'm this big person. While she was telling everybody, she's like, I'm this big person. I'm putting so much work into this, but nothing is happening. She started crying, like, guys, I am moving back home next year. I am moving out of race. I am done with Gala. Nobody, I cannot plan. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I am this person that's not expected to take a taxi. I'm this person that's expected to have this mega money. I'm this person that's expected to be working with these brands. And the people that are supposed to be helping me, the people that are calling me to the apartments and giving me like that management and introducing me to those campaign managers and stuff like that, it is not happening. I cannot plan, but I'm this influential. Do you understand how? And I was there sitting like, yo, Benny, what if I'm next? What if I start feeling like this? What if I don't get this? But okay. But a drip is coming up, ne? But at the same time, it's scary. Yeah, it's very scary. So now when I look at my friends that are in corporate, and they call me on a Saturday, like we're chilling by the pool, pull up, sharp, we drinking, we're just having conversation. They're like, my boy, you don't know how much power you have. Okay, now I have 5,000 rand in my bank account right now. I don't know how much power I have. What power is that? I don't want to count out math. I'm fine. Why is it if betcha betway? No, you bet the betway got 5,000. Got 5,000. That's the 5K I have most to request for the week, and then buy what? Do you understand me? So I'm like, maybe just something to wanna scale. Can you loan and at least it's on demand. So it's like you need security in life. You need it. So this. I was actually telling this friend of mine, man, that next day I'm gonna know you're going so late. I'm gonna go be a soldier. and like my aunt and they know at home that I was solo next day because it's exhausting. It's like today's what is it? It's Tuesday. I'm hosting today at La Youthie. Tomorrow is the resting day. Thursday, there's definitely something that's gonna come up. I'm gonna be invited to a meeting somewhere. Friday, I'm gonna be invited. Like there's no rest. Now I can't even recoup. I can't just sit for a good 2 days and be like, oh, okay, what am I doing? What's the plan? What? I can't because I'm clouded with so much things that are happening around me, and I feel like it's like that with every other influences. If I'm not in Durban, I'm somewhere else. It's just there's just so much. I feel like it happened with you guys as well, DS Boo.
Yeah.
During your times.
Yeah.
Where you couldn't recoup. You guys were just out drinking. You're mzegezeg at the same time.
I'm not mzegezeg.
Oh yeah, it's fine. You know, there's some mzegezeg on the side. You are DJ's Boo. Now there's radio hosting. There's the radio hosting. Now your friend has like a Your friend has a thing that he's opening. There's a party happening somewhere. Now you at this place at the same time, and then when it all dies down, it's like, what is this? So I don't want to be in the position where now I lose all of this little power that I have. I'd like to believe that that I have. I mean, so much, like a bit of power. They understand the power that I have. That's why they associate them. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have power. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have this little power that I have, right? So now, when it's done, when DJ's Boo doesn't pick up my calls, when Lamborghini doesn't pick up my calls, then what? What do I have now? Now I need to go back to Westview. I need to go back to my mom's and be like, but now it's late.
So what they call it is a garden that you start, you nurture, you take care, you water, you look after it, you put in those seeds because you've just got the picture of how this garden must look like. And as this garden is coming up nicely, it's not there yet, it's coming up nicely. You will see. You'll get calls from Lamborghini, you'll get calls from Lekau, you'll get calls from Bosbu because the garden that you're building or that you're growing or nurturing is coming up nicely. But it doesn't mean that it's there yet. So going back to what I said earlier, you guys don't have that impatience. Don't be impatient. It's happening, especially for those who are like you, who can tell Raiman, it looks like my life is about to change. You can feel it. I'm sure, Luana, you are feeling it right now, like as in lately, maybe from last year or so. You're starting to feel Raiman. People are starting to call me. It's because the garden that you started to grow and nurture is coming all right. It just means don't move your hands off that steering wheel. Don't move that foot off that neck. Keep the foot on the neck. Keep the foot on that pedal. Keep looking after that garden. Keep watering it even more. Whatever you've been doing, it means it's working. It's now to keep. You just need to make it. Like if you're putting in 100% effort, if you want it to happen faster, then put in 200% effort.
Yeah.
And even if it doesn't happen at your time, don't be impatient, but rather continue at that pace where your hustle is on turbo boost, right? Because you wouldn't just get a call from Lambo. You wouldn't just get a call from Sbu. You wouldn't just get a call from a Lekau. You wouldn't just get 5 grand or 10 grand from Kokaikai. You wouldn't just be taking pictures as we're welcoming you in.
I knew you want to talk
into
about
the
that.
venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. Because it shows that, okay, at least it means I've got something. There's something that I'm working on here.
Yeah.
And I know as we're having this conversation, as much as we're making it about you, we know that it's about you. Don't be impatient. The dream is happening. You are at work, you are putting in the work, people are starting to call you, people are seeing that little potential that you have. Some people, yes, about Tepisa Maka. Some others, when they're supposed to deliver what the Tepisa do, they don't take calls anymore. But as long as you know, even if this one, others are starting to call me, others are starting to DM me, others are starting to email me, it means there is something in what you're doing. Just keep at it. And that is my message to young people. You know what I mean? Like, don't be too impatient. And that video that you're talking about, I remember it's the one where I was even saying, I think I still had a cheese cup.
You were neater back then.
At
You were like,
neater. Drive my BMW.
yes. Yeah, don't stop jacking things. You were saying that. I remember.
Yeah, I remember that video.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I was saying. Because you and I are going to... Lekau, same thing. Lekau was starting his brand. I was actually here. He was starting his brand. He was outside here. He didn't even have a store. He didn't even have a single store. He had a pop-up store here outside. And I met him for the first time. We chatted. It was dope. And he was telling me his frustrations as well. I was like, you're almost there, bro. And blah, blah, blah,
For
blah,
real,
blah,
for real,
blah.
for real.
Give me your numbers. I'd like to invite you to the port. Let's have a chat. Oh, it's great to meet you, Spoo. I've watched your work for a while. Blah, blah. No, it'll happen. You're almost there, bro. You're almost. And that's not long ago, bro. That's just now, 2019.
Yeah.
Just now, before COVID. That's just now, bro. COVID 2019. Lekau Allah, boss. Look at Lekau, now it's giving you an opportunity, right? So when I say that, I'm saying it off of experience. Robert used to say the same thing. You know.
No, Robert Boy is not crying.
No, now he's gone.
But I mean, he cried to you?
No, I'm not saying crying as in tears.
No.
Yeah,
no, which year was this? Robert Boy has been on.
2017. Who?
But I know 2020 was on, right?
Yeah, 2020
he was on. He was like proper on.
Yeah.
He's like the father of influencers. Everybody's just like, Joe, Rob boy is in my corner.
Do you know when I was selling in the streets, who was holding the camera? Who was behind the camera?
selling the mofires in the street?
Yes.
No, but yeah, here's the thing. You were selling this
do
thing
you
in the
know-
street.
do you know-
We,
do you
we
know-
weren't like how you going to breathe. I was there.
Do you
I
know?
was
Do you
watching
know?
that whole
Do you
experience.
know who was editing those videos at Massive Metro?
Was it
Do you
him?
know who was doing the filmo videography at Massive Metro?
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm not disputing that. But when you went out and you're selling this thing, no sasogoli.
Now, I'm making you an example. Who at the time he was not the robot boy that you know today.
Okay,
But he was running around the streets behind Spugadi camera.
If-
Who wants to do that? Why must I run around behind you in cameras
No,
if I'm
because
on?
at that point
right?
I'm like, was he on at that? What time?
That's what I mean. He wasn't on. He was
Exactly,
serving
yeah,
me
yeah,
at
yeah.
the time.
At
He,
that time,
he
yeah.
was still going through his own process. He was, and I'm saying to you that we would chat like, okay, people they don't know that because he's got multiple skills, right? For him, the battle was he knew that he'd be on, and that's what I loved about him. He's always been patient and humble, but putting in the work. But his problem was, I don't know the first thing that I would like the South African public to know me by, because he's a drummer, he's a dancer, he's a rapper,
that man is
he's a
everything.
comedian, he's a writer, he's a script writer. He's a lot of things, right? But what I'm saying is, just not so long ago, just as far as just 3 years back, me selling in the streets or whatever, 4 years back, he's the guy behind the camera. He was patient. I'm just making an example. Just guys, don't be impatient. Sometimes you become so impatient that you feel like ubatlo ngala, ubatlo yoba lesole. And your breakthrough is just here, bro. Like you're already there.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't
You're
know
already
it. Yeah,
on,
yeah.
bro. You know what I mean?
But we want security. I could have been. I could have. I don't want. That's what I don't want. And I was about to say, ne, when you were selling this more fire in the streets, DJ's boo, ne, you want as much as you were hungry, you still had like frigidettes and grocery. You still had like that mansion. You still had those cars. You were you. If we were to both go sell it in the streets, we're not gonna sell it at the same confidence. When I have confidence, I'll sharp. Or even if somebody doesn't buy, I'll use that personal because you're like, oh, fuck. Now I'm thinking, hey, you can got a fridge. Do you understand me? When you are on my side. So I need somebody to buy this thing. Like now. When you sold it, you were selling it as DJ's Boo, as the face. So everybody was like, DJ's Boo, DJ's Boo. Do you understand? They were just buying because they were like buying your love. Like just buying you being in their face. This brand. So if I'm talking I'm going to sell it in the street, it's a totally different ball game. Because in Nakatagom Kukung in Honeydew, it's not the same. It is not the same.
And I understand where you're coming from. There's a guy called Petson. I usually use him as an example. When people are like, but they're buying because it's smooth.
Exactly.
I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to show you a guy who nobody knows. You don't even know him yourself. Let's hustle. I'm going to give him a case. I'll take a case. Let's see who's going to finish a case face. He outsells me all the time. And there's many others like that. And they don't only sell more fire. There's a lot of streetwise guys.
But the thing is, it's like just face appearance sells more.
And I understand that.
Let me make this example.
But I wasn't born DJ Smooth.
It's fine. But now you DJ's Boo. Here's the thing. If you go to like maybe a Randburg, a Pretoria CBD, there's these guys that are wearing like black and white that are like trying to sell you like insurance policies and stuff like that in the streets. But the same card and stuff. Ne? You can see the guy is totally ashy. The Kagoa brown, he's wearing black pants. Like it doesn't make sense. So firstly, you just not gonna. It's gonna be. I don't know what it'll take for you to listen to that person. So appearance is very important. How you walk into a room is important. Hey Joe, I don't know, like Gucci Intense or whatever. That person is just automatically going to be taken seriously. That's just the way of life. Money is not everything, but people make it everything. Without it, you're nobody in this life. You're no one. You can be a THAKGI that everybody knows, and these cameras from an entrance of a club. THAKGI. You get into a section, you get there, you buy your Hennessy, you chilling. There's a Kroopman that's unknown who walks in there. The man are 10 AFSO spades, the favorite what starlights. All the girls are going there, but it's not even about the girls. I'm just making an example. Do you understand me? You can be this person that's pushing this culture forward, but now there's always a bigger bag. It's just everything is about Zaga.
And I totally agree. But as much as we're all chasing Zaga, it's not everything is about Zaga. No, you know, I'm writing my.
Not everything is about Zaga.
No.
There is no. Listen to me. There is no proper Christmas. Without Christmas is like a time of family. That Christmas day, you guys are eating papa and what and cabbage. You wanna call that a Christmas because you guys are a family and you're together and you're holding hands and you're praying to God. That's a perfect Christmas for you. There's no way. There is no way. The Christmas is the one that's happening next door. That's the Christmas with the swimming pools, the kid, you know, like under the chandelier, everything is proper. That's a Christmas. And that's what everybody wants to be. We all want that. We don't want the Christmas where we're holding hands. So we can't say money is not everything. Money is it. As much as we say, yo, you know, it's perfect, you know, to have everybody in the same house as a family. We love each other so much. We have this. We can share a chicken. Because now, this kid, now we eat chicken today. Nah? We're going to have full chicken at least for this month. But now, okay, THAKGI is going to varsity next year. So we're going to regapa full chicken. Raigaba, arsa kono raga full chicken, rekono ojakabe chor THAKGI tistlena, akono ba sharp at varsity. Now there's a sibling that's here, that's thinking, oh, can you why is THAKGI getting this privilege? Because now I can't go there, but more for attention. When THAKGI comes home now from varsity, it's like THAKGI's getting this. You're from varsity, yeah. Big ups to you. This brother or this cousin is feeling some type of way, and now it's like hate in the family. Yatoma hate. And now there's separation. So matter there's no peace in the household. Like Joe, when money people fight, it's different. We just don't talk to each other. I'm saying in my mansion in Santon, you sing in your mansion in Branston. I don't care. But now, because we come from disadvantaged families, December, we're all thinking we're going to grandmother's house. It's going to get late when we get there. Because everybody's going to want to show their power. Everybody's going to want to talk about their kids. It's just pride. But if we were all good, none of that would matter. But it does matter because nobody has. And this is honestly, it's not about me. My family is good. We all love each other. There's none of that competition. But I've been in situations where I've learned about certain families. So this thing, like, I don't know, am I going on too much?
No. My brother, this is beautiful. We're sharing content and we're chopping it up. Grotman to Ntona to Grotman, and it's beautiful. Different generations. I'm learning from you.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Point taken. And thank you very much for raising valid points. And it makes sense. I mean, Nyugu counts everywhere. And that's why people like me, we advocate for people being independent, you know, running and being independent enough to make their own money, to run their own things, grow our own things, because we're capable, right? And I believe so. I believe we're all capable. You know, I'm not somebody who grew up believing that somebody must do something for me. You know, I believe next. I'm out.
No,
and I hear you saying, no, they're buying because you're DJ Spoo.
DJ's booth, yes,
no, you're selling.
DJ's booth, you're not, you were a hustler back then. You're not a hustler anymore.
Yo, listen to this.
Oh, don't believe it. As much as they might believe it, guys, bye. I don't believe it.
Yo, listen to this.
You're good. If like if Andile Pisani tomorrow turns out and he's like, nah, I'm a hustler, I'm doing this, I wouldn't believe it. You've had access to...
No, but you can't make... that's apples and oranges, right?
Yeah, but right now, as much as you might grow your hair and you might grow your beard, and as much as you might want to transition and stand on the N1 and sell more fire and be like... like I followed your journey. And the thing is, I was just seeing it in passing. I wasn't I was just seeing it in passing. I think I sent you a message back in 2019 or 2018. I bought more fire. Got a picture. I was in it. I remember I was in a vehicle.
Serious?
I was going to stock my t-shirts and Fortsburg.
No, buy keep, ne?
Yeah.
What were they printed?
Pornhub and like.
Mandingo and Lexington.
Yeah. That was actually making a lot of money.
Justin Slayer.
Yeah. So I remember I took a picture in that vehicle, clap picture, And then I was like, at more fire, Instagram, at more fire, put on my story. And then you reposted that thing. You know what that meant to me? When somebody repost like a celebrity, then I say I repost the ones are in the blue tea, what. And 2019 was like, yo, hey, okay, DJ's born. And I sent you a message, I'm like, DJ's boo. I just saw that you reposted my I saw that you reposted my thing. Yeah, can I at least
Can
I do something with more fire?
Yeah.
Do you understand me? I said that obviously the DM was ignored as expected.
But I didn't see it.
It's fine. Like it's not an issue now. We're here now.
Kesma tells that story also. It's like, but Smoo, I used to reach out. I'm like, you know what?
It's not an offense.
My first interview I had with him a couple of years ago. I was like, welcome to the game. This is like maybe 7 years ago. I was like to him, welcome to the game. But you'll understand that I did not do it intentionally. But only now you'll understand. He's like, yeah, I still don't understand. But I was like, okay, I won't even give you a year. I'll give you a few months. You'll understand. A few months later, he DM'd me. He's like, yo, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Zakat.
It's like this.
Because now they're blaming him. Bro, you don't get back to us. No, you're blue ticking us is not intentional, right? But that's what I mean. That was what, 2019 or so? But now 2024, 5 years later. I was checking out, there's a rapper guy called D1 Music or something like that. He was on the Breakfast Club last week. That's what he was saying. He says he's been hitting up the Breakfast Club for many years. 10 years ago, he thought he would be on the Breakfast Club, whatever it was. I'm not saying with the Breakfast Club on the Hustler's Corner. But he only just got on the Breakfast Club.
Oh, no.
Right now, me and you are sitting down 5 years later. But Lynn Knight was not intentional. I was not even aware. But that's what it takes with hustlers. Guys, like, don't be impatient. Because the next thing, and then now you're messing up a relationship and you don't know what could have happened with you and them in the future.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's part of hustling. It's timing. Sometimes but it's like, okay, cool.
You know what they call me in Pretoria? It's like
a dove. Yeah.
It's like a very tiny heart because whenever I'm like in a situation, because I'm a genuine person. I'm nice to everyone. I love people, and I want to see good in people. So I'll never do you wrong. Do you understand? I'll never do anybody wrong
intentionally.
No, I'll never do.
You'll never do it intentionally.
I keep my promises.
We all make mistakes. Yeah.
I always try by all means. I don't know if everybody's like this or it's just
to try and do right by everybody, right?
Same here. So when somebody comes and
I've got a lot of people who are mad at me for whatever different reasons.
But when somebody comes and does me wrong, I'm like, oh, why? So what do you mean? Like it doesn't make sense to me. And then that's when I unleash. I like that. Okay, there's a few videos of me on TikTok where I'm like unleashing on people. Right? It's like, because I couldn't believe it. And that's like my way of distressing. Because I'm like, no, one betray. I got you. Like, when I say I got you, like, I care so much about people. And like, there's obviously, like, there's a lot of upcoming people. Like, influencers, whatever it might be, artists that you send me a DM, I'll reply. We can hash it up. We'll talk about things. I will try connect you to other people. I will try, whatever I have, I will give it to you because I wasn't given that opportunity. Go, Facho. I cannot flop all away. But now, when you come and do a totally different thing and you lie about me, then we have a problem. Like, and then when I unleash, it's like, oh, Marataka, when I do, why would you do that? It's like, I'm just extremely disappointed in this person. I wasn't expecting this because I gave them my all. When I do something, I do it. Like, these things don't need to be here.
You're giving them value.
No, like, honestly, they don't.
But the goodness of your heart said, let me put these on camera.
Like, a lot of things. Like, I love my friends. As much as we might have, like, our quarrels, they're my people. But don't lie and do things that hurt me. And I will address it on the spot. But if you choose not to listen, then we'll have a problem. You know, like, to me, like, loyalty is everything. Like, I have a status on my WhatsApp that says loyalty over vanity and envy. You know, like,
loyalty over vanity and envy. Okay,
yeah, that's something that Eri said, like, in a song
Oh, that's love.
LOVE,
Okay.
LOVE, loyalty, overvalidity, and
Yeah.
envy.
Yeah.
Do you understand me? That's stuck by
We've
me.
heard our king say it. You know we're slimes, right? Hey, Reese, you already know. You know you're our king, bro.
You know, so that's stuck by me. It's like whatever I have right now that you don't have, whatever I have, I'm willing to share. You can go to my wardrobe, my brother. Take whatever. You can drink this thing if you want. You can, like, these things are materialistic things. Like, they don't matter. But for the fact that we can just chill on a Sunday and just be together and just gossip for 12 hours is enough.
Araba, babuto rano, I no go podcasting.
No, that's it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not
You
an
met
effort.
him.
No.
Oh, you don't ever met him?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
But
been a long time coming.
well done, bro. How long have you guys been in a relationship?
One jumpy says.
Oh, my brother, there's nothing wrong. Oh,
No,
how?
but can we?
Don't you love your
We're
woman?
gonna cut this one
I
out
love
now.
my woman.
No, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
there's someone I'm seeing. It's good.
And how long have you guys been together? Unkuputsa friends like these. Ke mang lebitso la hae? O nna ko kae? Mara mo first ana ke bona bolela ka ena nka re wa glow anyana bjana.
Yeah. It's someone I'm seeing. Yeah, but we good. We very.
It's going well, ne?
Yeah, it's going okay.
But your fame is not messing. Whatever fame you have, whatever scale you in, is not messing it up, ne?
No, she doesn't. No, that's the thing with me. I'd never put my family or like my partner or like my things that I care about out in the public space. I would never take my person out.
No, there's nothing wrong. I'm
Yeah.
But what's wrong is when you're two timing and playing people.
No, like I'd never post my family on social media.
I
would never post my partner on social media.
I get
That's
you,
something I'd never do because the bullying that comes with it.
Yeah, even slave queens, they don't post their partners on social media.
No, but that's for a reason because now their partners are married. That's totally different. How can they know? It's a blaze, are they? You know.
Because the partners are the ones that are taking those pictures behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly. You know, because the bullying that comes to social media, you need to have. But well, I'd never go live crying because of a certain comment.
But does she get hurt though? The fact that sometimes you are out there and people criticize you.
Yeah, she calls me every now and then, and she tells me, "Hey, but no one's happening."
Yeah, but you must protect her. Get her out of the social media thing. She can do her thing on her own.
I need to get out, but I need the Lekaus.
No, I'm not saying you must get out. I'm saying her.
She's not there.
Oh, okay.
know
She
she-
can be on it, but people don't necessarily have to know.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, she's
Because
not.
why it's about to sometimes they won't destroy what they don't know. Because why it's not Satan out there, my bra. Baba mana pile tse snacks, baba bana le hobby, baba le more. Now, why is it this thing? How it goes?
How much are you making off of this?
Of more fire. Maybe one can I make. Maybe if I'm lucky, R1.
Off of one can, R1.
If I'm lucky.
If you're lucky. Oh yeah, and I saw trucks there. I saw like you have serious trucks, like Coca-Cola, big as. Like
Yeah, we're
loading
growing.
trucks.
It's a journey. We're on 20-something trucks. We're growing. We've got smaller ones as well. We've got vans.
Would you go back to like buying like supercars? Is that just still matter to you? Like, is it?
They don't matter, but I will get other people paying for it. I was saying, I posted a video, went viral I think a few weeks ago on TikTok, and I was saying I'd rather drive an old paid off car. I'd rather live in an old paid off house.
Yeah.
Building my land because I've got land.
Yeah, I saw the video.
And I hope that I put in rental income so you will buy me the new Lamborghini. With your rental.
No, but now, DS Boo, you wanna give me advice about buying land and buying all of this thing, having people pay for me? You did these things long ago. You did these things when you're in your prime. So why shouldn't I enjoy that moment of being on a cruise ship and knowing all of these people?
Because
I'm still in my 20s. Why shouldn't I do it?
And it's
You know
good.
better now,
Yeah.
right? I
And
want to
that's-
go through that process.
And it's true, but I don't want to overtunnel my water because not give a tunnel on.
It makes sense. I kind of get you, but we all want to go through it. We still want to get in a club and pop the beverage.
And there's nothing wrong.
Exactly.
But let somebody pay for it. So now at the time I was paying for it from my own pocket. But why don't you create, like as I was saying on that video, a rental income where if I'm popping this champagne, I know bahiri ba ba ka ba ke na le bona ke bona ba ileng gore kgwedi e fela ba patala hape, and then ke patala koloi ke patala ntlo. Kgwedi e fela ba patala hape, then ke tla reka di champagne tseo.
But the thing is,
kgwedi e fela ba patala hape, then ke tla di reka hape mo di Louis Vuitton tseo. So it doesn't come from my yes, it's my pocket, but at least it's your pocket.
Do you know what happens when I get that 25,000? Because now I've been hungry for 6 months. Sanso ke patala squinch. Something like that. No, but it's not a laughing matter.
Basically, squinch, guys, is revenge.
Yeah, I need that squinchy because now.
Squinchy, are these girls never liked you
before? I know I have 25,000. That girl from Santin, I'm requesting no 1.5. No. Do you understand? I request for that one. I request for that one. I request for that one. Where we going? We're going to La Youth. Sharp. Go to La Youth. We're chilling our little VIP section. Bah. 12,000 rand bill. Because you guys were doing it in my presence. I was sitting by the corner and I got the girl that was the hottest.
So let me tell you what I'm saying as a Grotman. I'm not that Grotman that says don't do that. I'm saying delay the instant gratification.
No, but
so that those expenses are paid by someone else.
But you're right.
Because I
because I need to prove a point.
Patient.
It's not that simple. I need to prove a point to these girls and not for me. I don't do those things.
I know we talk
for my people generally.
Disclaimer would look like
no, because I know no. I don't do those.
I like you, Masi. What's her name?
Who?
Your madam? Let's say her surname. I just want to address it by her surname.
No. They'll search for her.
Oh, what's her surname?
And it's gonna get in trouble.
Oh, what's her nickname?
What's her nickname? We don't. I just call her by name. She calls me by name.
Okay, unna guy.
So I'm saying, with these guys, the squinch, the revenge is deeper. It's deeper than everything. Like, you'll be sitting by the couch thinking, so the next time you get it, you're not thinking, hey Joe, I have 25,000 now. I can stock 300 t-shirts. I can print. I still have another 5,000 rand for marketing. And I can send to DJ's Boo. I can send to Scoop. You're not thinking about that when you have that money. And those are the plans you had when you didn't have it. But once it comes in, because last night you were at Moloko, you were at Pablo, and these things were happening in your presence, you have a point to prove. Just so you don't seem broke. Just so you're still part of the club. It happens. These things still happen. And to me, like, those things don't faze me. I have the privilege now to walk into any establishment and be in the VIP section and drink whatever I want to drink. I'm not paying for anything. I don't pay for anything. I don't even pay for clothes. I get stuff from. I even got sneakers from Nike now. That's big. This is free.
Shout outs, guys, to the brand new part two. These are dope. I was even saying to Theo. Yeah, of course. And now guess size my 13. How dope are these, bro? These are batus.
Yeah, so I saw man's not hot.
Oh, you saw them?
She was wearing these. I saw them.
These are called Ndofire. These are really dope. Brand new batus. Anyway, I just wanted to say I like you.
They have that fragrance shop there in Pretoria.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Yeah. Beautiful. Stunning.
We got the testers. And they smell ngane. And we always go back for the testers. They smell proper.
I love you, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. This is just the first visit, and it's our first sit down. I'm looking forward to our next one. I'm looking forward to watching and seeing your journey grow. Baska, don't let them take advantage of you. Look after yourself. I'm glad that at least we less gila on a little, you know, and you're also streetwise. See, that's a power dynamic. Once you've got strata, less gila, you're gone. Because a lot of people only have Sgila, or strata fela. But once you've got both, or not sort of both, you've got strata Sgila. And you're also internet savvy. I mean, come on, what more do you want?
Yeah.
A person like you is never going to be broke ever again. Right? So I just want to say you've got a bright future. It was really great to hang out with you. I just think this is just the first of many. I know you're saying that you don't want a podcast now yet, or whatever you're saying. But I'm saying to you, that's where your future is. Your future lies with people, being creative, creating content, meeting other people, creating brands, collaborating, doing whatever you want to do. The future is bright for you. You're still young. You are allowed, Joe, to make as many mistakes as you want to. But sometimes when we give you guys guidance or advice, we know that you also want to go through the journey.
Just like you did, Khurman.
But when we
Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah. We used to read about you. You were in the papers a lot. We haven't forgotten. We still know.
What I'm trying to say is that there's a way in which you can do that better. Just delay the instant gratification and let somebody else's money pay for it. Understand? As opposed to Chaletao pays for these things, at some point you run out, and all these people you're chasing and all these people that were around, they disappear. How new? As opposed to create things such that at least those things are the ones that pay for this lifestyle. That's basically what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't buy the Louis Vuitton, don't buy this expensive. I'm just saying uskadi jahela nakwe how yitla and hetla at least when I eat or keep passive income chelete high feel. Get a little room, say guy, say 80 or say 12 kapa say 15 go ka sida each room in patala 3,000 ka kwedi. Dimense every month the bank ID 60,000. Come on, can I let's find a kada or maybe can I lead the establishment that says the room 15, 3. 60,000, 60,000, 60,000. At least even if I can blow this, it's a quite I fail. But here I fail. That's basically what I'm saying.
Makes sense.
I love you, bro. Great to meet you.
Are we
Proud
wrapping
of
it
you.
up? How long has it been?
They're saying it's been over an hour. They came here and say we must cut. Okay, before we shut it down, let's do it this way.
How long do you normally go on for?
It depends. I mean, this I'm enjoying. It's because it's because they're not necessarily saying end the conversation, but they're saying the cards are starting to be full.
Oh yeah.
Because at some point it might just cut the conversation because maybe the karate declares. But to wrap up our conversation, because we're gonna have another one. I mean, I enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to. And I was on a chance, because you're on my phone, and we've sat down. Yeah. At some point, I know you're not going to be taking my calls.
You know, it's bound to happen.
It's bound to happen. You guys are in that era, and that's fine. But what I want to say is you've got a brother to give a call to, how stuck when things happen or you need any type of advice. But you also have got a infrastructure. You've got resources here, and I know transport issues and whatever. You'll sort that out.
And I know no. It's not an issue. Like, I don't want people to have this narrative that I have what I need.
No, I know, sharp.
I can call my mom and she's
I know, sharp.
Do you understand
I'm talking about other people out there. Like, there's facilities like these guys where you guys don't have to always pop out your money. You can take advantage of, the opportunities, barking the favor opportunities. Yeah, man, hustle, man. There's some things that you can get for free. Create what you don't have with the little that you've got. And the little that you've got, don't take it for granted. Understand what you've got and turn that lemon into lemonade, right? And as I'm wrapping it up, I want to ask, they do this all the time on TV shows, on different podcasts, Charlemagne or MacG?
Charlemagne.
Why?
I don't know, he's more honest. He's I don't know, he's just
MacG's more honest.
No. MacG isn't honest. He makes shit up.
I think he's more honest.
Nah, he makes things up.
It was a mistake. The Joseph Diary thing was a mistake.
No. He went.
You could see he didn't do it intentionally.
He called me names as well.
Is it?
Yeah, as a way of retaliation. But me and him are good. He called me last week. But
what did you say to him?
No. I just said I haven't seen Granjo. Like, I don't see people drinking Granjo.
But that's a personal issue that you've got to.
You understand me? So you can't retaliate in that man and calling me names on a podcast. You don't do that.
So if I would have asked you this question a month ago, you would have said MacG.
Nah, I would have still said Charlemagne because I don't think he takes things personal. He's just cordial with everybody.
I also don't think MacG takes things personally.
You don't know him because the thing.
I know him.
What I learned, no. It's fine. When he's confronted, he doesn't take it well. He can give, but he can't take.
I don't think so, though.
And I believe so. But he called me and he actually wants me to be on the what is this thing? That I'm a piano rap thingy.
Oh, that'll be dope. Okay,
yeah.
At least you're getting calls from MacG.
No, it's not that I'm pushing, but
you are.
I'm still honest. But don't take shots at the youngins that are coming in the game. We're not there to replace you. We're just adding on to what you have.
But he also puts you guys on.
How?
That's what I like.
How?
his platform is a network.
No, you can't go on your podcast and call somebody that's on the camera, somebody that's representing culture. Call him a slick talk and be like, oh, that's new slick talk. That you are a hot man. And the thing is, MacG, obviously, he came in the game as a better person.
No, that's not true.
I'm telling you now.
No, I worked with him when he came into the game.
Okay, here's our
he was never bitter.
Okay, here's our seed and how my people see it.
Yeah.
He came in the game as an outcast. He was cast out from YFM and stuff like that, right?
No, but in the beginning, we were all FM. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, because you have relationships with them.
Sorry, go ahead. Okay,
obviously
sorry.
there's going to be conflict of interest.
Okay, no, it won't be. Go ahead.
Let's wrap it up.
No, let's not. Go ahead.
No, it's fine.
No, sorry, go ahead. It's a podcast. Go ahead.
It's cool.
No, go ahead.
No, we're good because they'll never. Me and you, I feel like we'll never reach an agreement regarding the man.
Okay.
You know, I love him. I love Dube and I love the channel so much. That's why I went there when I was invited, and I'm gonna do the Amapiano Wrapped this year. I'd like to be on it if I'm still gonna be invited to it. Right? I love them, but obviously we'll always have our differences. You'll always have your say. I'll always have my say. I said what I said about Ukraine Joe. You didn't take it well because it's like your baby. If somebody comes and slaps your child, how are you gonna react? You're gonna react in a manner that you've never seen. Like it's not. That's not how you are. It's just like it's just out of proportion. That's how we took it. Which is obviously it's normal, it's expected. I don't take offense. But we good.
Solo Tibo Touch.
Solo Tibo Touch. I spoke to Saul actually. I met him in Pretoria.
Conflict of interest or what?
I met Saul at Propaganda in Pretoria. Saul is he's not the Saul that we know. He's not the Saul that people know. Saul is he's always on his phone. He's not participant.
He is. He's a nice guy.
He just boom.
And he's loud when he speaks. If he were to see you now.
Why did he just be trying to protect your relations?
Oh, okay,
That's
let me
thing.
shut up. Okay, sorry.
You know, before I came here, when you, I think the first people I spoke to was my family, the DJs Buanya Gada. Then I called Monde Shangi, Kokos Koteni's husband.
Oh yeah, Mondes,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Hola Mondes.
I called him. I'm like, yo, DSB wants me on. And I think he was with Kokos Koteni at the time. He was like, go. And he was like, DJ's booth just full of like positive energy. He just sprays, he like, and in my head I was thinking, hey, happen not you. Like I'm just, and the things you're saying now is like you protecting your relations.
I'm not.
You are.
Oh, okay, I'll shut up. Okay, let me shut up.
Lou, what do you think?
Okay.
What is he doing?
Okay, I'll shut up. I'll ask a question and I'll shut up.
Eh?
Again, Mongo.
All over for this. All over for this.
Okay. Seemah or Sian Bougie?
Seemah or Sian?
Sian Bougie, sorry.
I love them both.
But you gotta choose one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, here's the thing. I had a conflict with Seemah, and we made peace, and I still managed to like book her and bring her to like Youthie, and we met in Durban. So she's a cool person. So for now, under the circumstances that I've had like relations with Seemah, I'm gonna take Seemah over Sian because I haven't had any like proper interactions with Sian. I met her once and we just shook hands. So I'll take Seemah for now.
So you've never met Sian?
I met her and we just shook hands.
Okay.
And I was still sharp and finding out what.
But what do you like more about Seemah?
Seemah is she's more like me. Like I tell you say, like she's an open book. Oh, what's an nine? No confronta daba no. She's very objective with the opinions. That's what I like about her. I tell you say, so I'll take Seemah.
Kokos Koteni, Koko Maweni.
I think Kokos Koteni is more softer, and I have a soft heart, right? She's more cordial with a lot of things and with a lot of people. I haven't had relations with Maweni, so I'll go with Koteni because I met her. Obviously, it's conflict of interest in this one.
Robot Boy, Brachobe.
Job is one of the people that took me in when I started this whole thing. We've had relations. We actually sort of his podcast, BJ Podcast. I was supposed to be a co-host. We shot one episode, but it didn't air for some reason. So Job is my boy. I'll take Job.
Are you sure?
Definitely. In this case, I will.
I also take Job anytime. Wala Prachobe. TikTok. Now. Looking forward to meeting you again, bro. We recorded a beautiful, beautiful episode the last time. Ghost Hlubi. Ghost Hlubi.
Joseph.
J Diary.
Oh, J Diary.
Yeah, Joseph Diary.
DJ's boo. No. The thing is, you know, I don't like staged things. The things are staged, man. Both of them. It's just they just acting. So it's actors. So it's like you asking me, is Pusuzo Dlomo or Jack Babazo? Can I copy?
They're not acting.
Can I copy?
We're done. Next week, but I refer late.
No, they're acting.
No,
It's like, oh, Jack Babazo. It's the same thing.
Jack Baba.
No, I can't pick on script.
But you can't take away from the fact that they both do dope content.
Oh, yeah, pila. DJ's boo.
I love you guys, man. Thank you so much.
How much-
I'm looking forward to our next episode.
How much did you want from you?
He didn't say.
Oh, okay.
He didn't say. I love all of you all, guys. I'm so proud of you. And thank you so much for the visit. You're going far, bro.
I'd like to thank
See you on the next one. And thank you for the shams. Yo, I had so much fun.
Don't-
Beginning of this episode, I was 100% sober. Now you get the good man, or no, I'm tipsy.
I'm very sober.
This, obviously, you didn't drink. You just let me drink.
No, I
alone.
did.
It's those moments where you start seeing, or no, mara, engarke, kaneke. That's when you get tipsy, when the alcohol is actually marinating in your body. And to wrap things up, I would say Lamborghini or Porsche,
Lambo.
more fire or play.
Oh, definitely more fire. I mean, it's probably South Out, man. Yeah.
I love you, bro. Great to meet you. Thank you so much for Zoral.
Sharp.
Last words, speak to the youth. What would you like to say to the young'uns out there?
Stay to yourself. Stick to yourself. Know your people. Tivisa zaga bafana. Nothing else. Rawet. We out.
Triple Patu,
Drip. Definitely.
AKA or Nasty.
Oh, AKO nasty.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Rest in peace to AKA. I wanted to say Reese or Nasty because they're both alive. Let me put it that way. Oh, hold on. Let me start with Pro. AKA or Pro. Maybe we can start there.
Super
Rest in
mega.
peace to my brothers.
Super mega.
ne?
Yeah.
And then let's come to the guys that are alive. Nasty or Reese.
Both. I love them both. Those are both my brothers. I love both their music.
Ladies and gentlemen, his name is THAKGI. Another one into the game. Hanyan. Tsanang bobo, guys. And nobody's holding the door to open for you. You holding your own door, and this is your door. I love you. I'll see you on the next video. Danko.